Hello, Generation Millennium, and welcome back to the third episode of our Pokemon Sword Let's Play. I'm your host, Jeffrey Madness, and funny enough, while this may be the third episode and you're watching this later on this week, I'm actually recording this all in the same day. So, when we last left off, we just defeated Clara as part of the third and final trial for the Master Dojo, and now Mustard has something for us. So what does he have for us? Well, behold the Pokemon Kubfu, everyone. The somewhat legendary Pokemon of the Isle of Armor. Yep, that's right, Kubfu. Mustard is just giving us a free legendary. And now we're just seeing do a little exercise, but he's scared of us! He's shy! Now he's just hiding behind Mustard's leg. Peek. Hello? So yeah, Kubfu is shy. And yep, we're just be given a free legendary. This is just another way you can just break the game. Remember, we're a little over 2 hours into the game in terms of recording time, and we still have not gotten a single badge yet. And currently on our team, we have level 100 Inteleon, a level 100 Galarian Slowbro, and a Gallade that's just essentially there just to help me catch Pokemon if I need to. And now we had a fourth member to our team, the official fourth member, Kubfu. So welcome to the team, Kubfu. I'll check your stats after all this dialogue is over. Effectively what just happened there is a bunch of the other trainers in the Master Dojo are now going to different spots in the Isle of Armor, in which we were supposed to take Kubfu out on a stroll in order to increase its friendship because, like I said, it's a little afraid of us right now, so... And as you can see, we see Kubfu level 10, he's male, although Kubfu does have a chance to be female. Similar to starter Pokemon, however, it's like a 12.5% chance of being female, so... Not exactly good odds on being that. And it has a... What is that? Having trouble reading that. Ah, gentle nature. Now at this point, some of you are probably thinking, well, you're probably just going to trade us over to another save file, do a little pause here, in order to level it up. Well, you are dead wrong. I have been doing some things off stream. And one of those is to prepare for Honey here, because Honey has a little... Well, this is like a side quest for the Master Dojo, in which Honey wants us to give her Watts. What do these Watts do? Well, like I said, they upgrade the dojo. And depending on how many Watts you give her, you can upgrade the dojo in many ways. So if you recall the last episode, I talked to that guy in front of the warm-up tunnel, in which I farmed a bunch of Watts from him, like almost 300,000. Well, you're supposed to also use Armorite Ore. 7 Armorite Ore you can give to that guy. He's known as the Digging Paw. And he will dig up a ton of Watts for you every time you give him 7 different Armorite Ores. You can earn them pretty much all from max raid battles. So that's what I did. I did a bunch of max raid battles off stream. Or off camera, I should say. This is not stream. And I got a bunch of Armorite Ore, and I farmed up some Watts. How many Watts? Well, about 300,000 more to be exact. And I'm about to use most of that with Honey here because she needs a lot of Watts to upgrade the dojo. So let's see, I'll start off by giving her 10,000. And the first upgrade that you get... Well, effectively, you can now use the hair salon functionality here in the Master Dojo's bathroom, which is a bit so-so. I mean, you can use that to either heal your Pokemon or to heal your Pokemon, change your outfits, or now you can also use it as a hair salon. The next upgrade you get a PC. Although the PC doesn't work yet. You need to upgrade again in order to get that PC up and running because apparently there's no Rotom in that PC yet. Therefore it's not functioning. not functioning properly. So to get it functioning, give some more watts. So now that we got enough watts, the PC is now up and running! Yay! So talk to Honey again. Now you probably wonder why I'm doing 2,000 watts instead of 50,000. It's because once you finish doing all the upgrades with Honey, for some odd reason, you have to give her like, I mean you can give her extra, but effectively she asks for like 80. Like 3,100,800. I mean, 3,000,001. Well, the ending number is 80,000. That's like one of the ending numbers, which is rather odd. But as you just saw there, we got a vending machine. Oh shoot, I've been talking so much, I've forgotten how many gots I've given her. 1 second. So you can talk here. I've given her 30,000 watts, okay. So the next upgrade, to get straight to 80,000, give her 50,000 now. And now, the vending machine, at first we got the vending machine, it has fresh water, now we've added in soda pops. So I can guess you can probably guess the next upgrade for the vending machine is going to add in lemonade. So now you can buy all 3 different refreshments here at the Master Dojo, meaning you don't have to just go to some other random location for those now if you really need them. And now we have access to 100,000, which is the one we're going to use now. So for our next upgrade, we get a special refrigerator. And what's in the refrigerator? Well, just a bunch of curry items, in which you can just buy ingredients for curry, which is not exactly an exciting reward in the world, but hey, it's there. Like, I think you can buy large leeks from there, so you don't have to go to the wild area to find those, you can just buy them here now. So that's convenient. But now we have done 280,000, we get access to a second vending machine, and this is the coolest one of all. And the biggest reason why you should use the Master Dojo. Because that vending machine, you can use it to buy vitamins at discount prices. And for those of you who know about EV training, well, you can use vitamins to EV train. And for now we've done the second upgrade. We got some more vitamins added to the vending machine. And now I think this next upgrade should give us access to the third set of vitamins. Okay, let's go check out the vending machine. Yep, here we go. We have access to all the vitamins now. Now what's, like I said, what's special about it, we can get the vitamins at discount prices. So if you can buy 25 for 125,000 yen, or Poké Dollars, depending on what you call it. And the crazy thing about this is because you normally aren't able to buy vitamins until you get to Winden, which is like the final city where the Pokemon League is located. So you need all 8 gym badges to get here. So we now have access to EV training vitamins at this point in the game. And what's even crazier is because vitamins usually cost 10,000 yen a piece. So therefore, normally if you were to pay for this, 25 vitamins, you have to pay 250,000 yen. However, with this vending machine, we can buy them at discount prices, which is even cheaper. However, there is a small problem with this, you probably noticed. 125,000 yen. Let's look at our league card. How much money do we have? We do not even have close to 125,000. That is if I'm looking at my number right. Yeah, 43,000. That's not enough. So you're probably thinking, well then, how are you going to EV train that Kupfu? Well, going back to the league card, if you notice, I still have lots of watts left. So then, how am I going to get the money I need? Well, that's another thing I was preparing off camera. So let's go get the money we need. And this is this is not an exploit in the game, but rather a mechanic that's in the game you can actually take advantage of. So you recall those watt traders in the wild area, right? How I told you they can sell you TRs, wishing pieces, and different types of Pokeballs? Well, there's one type of Pokeball you can buy from these watt traders. And these different types of Pokeballs, they change every single day. And it just so happens, I got luxury balls available, which is the Pokeball you want. True, they're more expensive than other types of Pokeballs. However, you're gonna buy the whole lot of them. With all the watts we have, we can easily buy 999 luxury balls. So, let's fly to any Pokemon Center now, doesn't matter which one. Because we're going straight to the Pokemart. And then you're gonna sell. So if you look at the sell number, one luxury ball can sell for 1,500 yen. So, yeah, look at that huge number now, eh? And just like that, I just made over 1,000,000 yen. Like literally, I just did that. That's like 1,500 yen right there. No, I mean not 1,500. 1,500,000 yen. 1.5 million. That was like literally less than a minute. Still, you have a bunch of watts, and you can buy luxury balls with them in the wild area. If the watt trader has them, you may have to use the rated exploit to skip your day ahead so you can track them down. Now, back to the Isle of Armor. There we go. Back to the Master Dojo. And now that we have all the watts that we need... I mean, we already have all the watts I need, but now we have all the money I need. Come back to this vending machine. Protein. I'm going to buy 50 of them because you need 26 vitamins in order to max out. So in case you're wondering, protein increases attack EVs, iron increases defense EVs, calcium increases special attack EVs, zinc increases special defense EVs, carbose increases speed EVs, and of course HCF increases HP EVs. So the next one we need is speed. And the last one we need doesn't really matter. So I guess I'll buy iron. And I'll still buy in bulk just to save money. Now you're probably wondering, why am I buying so many vitamins for? Well, one is just for investment. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that yet. I want to do one more thing, something I was doing just like I did for Galarian Slowpoke. I mean, why did I fly away from the wild area? I wasn't done with that yet. Yeah, I want to clone this Cubfu, just like I did for the Galarian Slowpoke. Just for the sake of having it in my collection is all. And just in case you didn't know, in order to clone, you need to have a full party of 6 in order for this to work properly. There we go. There you go, extra Cubfu added to my PC. And in case you were wondering, yes, I caught some Pokemon also off stream when I was doing some grinding. A lot of these Pokemon are the ones you can find in the early roots of the game. Like Cinnacorch evolves from Sizzlipede. Yeah, that's the name, Sizzlipede. You can find him on Route 3. And then Corviknight is the final evolution of Rookidee. Dreadnought evolves from Cheetle. And let's see, Double evolves from Wooloo, the black sheep, as you may recall. There he is. I love that sprite. And Orbeez's final evolution of Blipbug. And I also caught a Dodo while I was at it. And these are all from max raids. And since I don't have any gym badges yet, even though these are all Pokemon from like higher ranked star raids, since I don't have any gym badges yet, and I caught them, their levels were immediately reduced down to 20. Which is rather cool because these Pokemon are normally not supposed to be at level 20. And like as you can see, they're all shiny because I caught them from someone who was hosting a shiny raid then. So many props to them. I thank them for doing all their auto hosting. But now I finished cloning, time to feed Kubfu his vitamins for today. So now he's maxed EVs in attack and speed. I'll give him one vitamin iron. Won't have any more effect. That means he's now fully maxed out in his EVs. And now, time to give him Dynamax candy. So remember when I told you before, using max raid battles without even having a single gym badge, you can max out, I mean not max out, but grind out a ton of candies? Yeah, check this out. He's level 10. And now he's level 55. Just like that. Boom. He wants to learn Aerial Ace? Yes, please. I want to... That's a very useful attack. I'll forget Endure. He wants to learn Scary Face? Nope. That just sharply lowers his speed. Not really good for a playthrough like this. He wants to learn Headbutt? Nope. He wants to learn Brick Break? Yes! Get rid of Rock Smash. He wants to learn Detect. No need for that. He wants to learn Bulk Up? I guess you can learn that. I'll forget Leer. Excuse me. Bulk Up raises your attack and defense stats by 1 stage. Iron Head could be useful. I'll forget Focus Energy, that just increases your critical hit ratio. Not really useful for Kubfu. That'd be more useful on Inteleon, since that boosts your critical hit ratio. Dynamic Punch? Nope. Counter? Nope. And finally, Close Combat. Actually, yeah, I'll learn that. Although... what the hell, yeah, I'll get rid of Bulk Up. I mean, Close Combat's risky. It has so little PP, and it lowers your defensive special defense when you use it, but it has 120 base power. And Focus Punch, nope, not learning that. So yeah, 21 candies. I went up 45 levels. And let's see, how many candies do I have left? I can use some more. 21 more? How many levels will I get here? 69. And it seems he's already learned all his level up moves. And using the remainder of my extra large candy, boom, Kubfu is now level 100. And now, I can return to the Master Dojo. And since I gave Kubfu all of these items, like, I gave him the vitamins that increases EVs, I gave Dynamax candy, I leveled them up using experience candies. Using items on your Pokemon also increases their affection or friendship stat. And right now, Mustard wants me to increase Kubfu's friendship, so let's see if doing all of that increase Kung-Fu's friendship enough. Looks like that's not enough. So we'll have to do things the old-fashioned way and go outside to those other people around the Isle of Armor to talk to them to increase Kung-Fu's affection. So let's start by tracking down the easiest one to find. He'll be in the, I forget the name, like post something desert, in which you have to go through the warm-up tunnel to get there, which I guess kind of makes sense. Going from the training lowlands, going through the warm-up tunnel, and you can make your way to the desert. Sort of makes sense. I mean, hence the name. Hello, item. You are... oh, revive. I don't think I'll need any of those in this playthrough. Unless something goes horribly wrong. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Pokemon can follow you around behind you now, in the overworld. And if you talk with them, interact with them, or whatever, it actually increases their affection. Oh, hello Diglett. And I don't recall taking this long. I'm just hugging the wall here. Oh, I think I'm there. There should be a guy around here somewhere. Ah, there he is. So yes, you'll talk to him, he'll say yes, and you'll just look around the desert. Hello! Oh, I think I hear a raid somewhere in the area, but I'm not interested. Oh, we're not the best of friends? So normally you would have to like go around the Isle of Armor, go to multiple locations. One is here in the, how do you pronounce that? Post bottom desert? So that's one area. And then by going through the training lowlands, you can gain access to Challenger's Road, which is where another like person will be where you can talk to in order to increase Kung-Fu's affection. Another one will be located in one of the caves. I think it's... you can gain access to it via the Soothing Wetlands. I think it's either Courageous or Brawler's Cave. I forget which one it is, but that's another location. So that's, and then the fourth one is over here in Loop Lagoon. However, Loop Lagoon can only be accessed via the Surfing Rotom Bike, which we don't have yet. So if you're doing Kung-Fu this early on in the game, it's best that you do what I just did, using a bunch of watts in order to buy all the vitamins, and then use experience candies, and then use to level up, use Dynamax candies as well. That'll all increase Kung-Fu's friendship. So then you only have to maybe talk to only one guy, I think, maybe? Hey, Mustard, hello? Can I talk to you? Yes. Check my Kung-Fu down, please. Aha! Yes, that's enough. So after all those candies, level ups, vitamins, all I have to do is just talk to one person, and now Kung-Fu's affection is now high enough that Mustard will now let me go to one of the locations. So now he'll take me out to the Soothing Wetlands, and he'll now show me two different locations. So these are the Towers of Mastery, I think, are what they're referred to as. Either way, one is called the Tower of Darkness, one's the Tower of Water. And these two towers is where you can now take your Kung-Fu and evolve it into its evolved form, Urshifu. The towers also serve as a final challenge of sorts, just to test your skill as a trainer. And I'm going to choose the Tower of Darkness because since I don't have access to the Surfing Rotom Bike, the only way to get access to the Tower of Water is through the Forest of Focus, and I am not going through that place again if I can help it. So we need to get to the Tower of Darkness, and that's accessible through the Training Lowlands. Which again, I need to navigate. And actually, once again, I'm going to change the time. Because I cannot see this place. For those of you who may have forgotten, I'm still recording this on the very same day that I recorded episodes 1 and 2. Although you'll be watching this on Friday. My hopeful upload schedule I'm going to be working on is I will hopefully record 3 episodes a day on Monday, Wednesday, Friday respectively. On each of those days I'll also release 1 episode each. So this week, today, episode 1 should have already released. I've already set episode 2 to premiere on Wednesday. And then this 3rd episode will then hopefully release on Friday, if all goes according to plan. Oh, hello Miltank. Wait, did you just say wow, Miltank? You're a low enough level? Oh wow, you're level 17. Huh, go figure. So hopefully I'm hugging the right areas correctly. I'll know I'm going the right way when I see it. Aha! Staircase! Yes! This is the right way, so now I'm entering Challenger's Road. And in order to reach the Tower of Darkness, you need to go up 3 staircases. This is staircase number 2. And now I need to find the final staircase. And actually I need to do one thing before I do get to that. In order to enter any of the towers, Kubfu must be the only Pokemon in your party, so I'll just prepare that ahead of time. And now I'm stumbling around looking for where that blasted final staircase is. Oh, wait, I think I found it. Wait, huh? Wasn't it? Wait, did I go down by accident? Aw, yeesh. So now I still need to find the 3rd and final staircase. That's embarrassing. But I'm going down again. Oh, jeez. I believe there's also on this level that you can gain access to one of the 2 caves. I think it's Brawler's Cave you can access from this area. A lot of the areas in the Isle of Armor are interconnected. They're just like the regular wild area. Which is convenient in some cases, in others. In this case, it's rather irritating because I do not want to go to the cave. I'm trying to find the blaster staircase so I can then ascend to the Tower of Darkness. Oh hey, a star piece, you can sell that for nice money. Not that I need it, I've got some plenty of money from doing the luxury ball trick. It's not an exploit, it's something you can actually do within the game, so it's not cheating either. I'm just taking advantage of this game's system. Something that they took away in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, because of all the faithful things to be faithful, they decided to make that faithful, so you can't become rich off of luxury balls in that game. Oh, did I find it? Is this the right staircase? Yes, it is! Ladies and gentlemen, behold the Tower of Darkness. Ooh. Yeah, there's nothing scary about it. Then we talk to this guy. He'll just saying that Kubfu is the only one you can go in. Once you go in, you can't. Well, I don't know if you can't leave, but. And now we must climb the tower by defeating a bunch of trainers. And as the Tower of Darkness, a majority of Pokemon we face here will all be Dark type. And since Kubfu is a fighting type, this is a piece of cake. Not to mention if I can also level 100, which makes this even easier. Oh yeah, another cool thing about that, when you're in Isle Armor or Crown Tundra, in the DLC, once Pokemon start following behind you, instead of you throwing the Pokemon out from their Pokeball, they'll just come out onto the battlefield already. So that's a pretty nice touch. So that's 1 trainer defeated. I think I have to defeat 4 trainers before you reach the final floor, where the final battle rests. And it's really a shame I can't let you hear the gameplay audio right now because I just love the music that plays here. It's pretty epic. Which it does make sense because you're now reaching like the finale of the Isle of Armor. Hit it with your fist! So yeah, these Pokemon are pretty low level, to level 24. My Kung Fu can take these gals down easily. And again, what I'm doing is not technically cheating. I'm just taking full advantage of what the game has to offer. I just did a bunch of max raid battles, got a bunch of experience candies, Dynamax candies. I got those vitamins via getting a bunch of watts. I mean, this stuff wasn't really all available when the game first released. I mean, the Watt Luxury Ball trick was available, it was just hard to get watts back then. But once the Isle of Armor released, getting watts was so much easier. Ah, in K. This guy's Dark Psychic, so Brick Break will only do neutral damage to him. But at level 100, so again, not a problem. There we go. Imagine he was going to Focus Sash, that would be so mad. Or even if I had the ability Sturdy, then use the move Counter. Oh, yeesh, I despise it when trainers do that. Which, funny enough, you'll never find anyone in the story who actually does that. Although there are a couple of trainers who do have similar strategies in the Battle Tower. Here's trainer number 4. What was that, Krokorok? Evolve former Sandile? Do you have Intimidate? You do not. And Brick Break should finish you off. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, and each time you defeat one of these guys, like a little like Dremel plays. And the music goes through like a da 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 once you enter the final level. And here's Mustard. Time for the final battle. I face your trials, Mustard. You've given me Kung Fu, you entrusted me with him. Now time to show you everything I've learned. Learned. Well, I've learned how to exploit this game to high heaven, and I've used everything at my disposal. He sends out his Kung Fu. I said, not my Kung Fu. And did you guys notice how Mustard entered the battle? Yeah, epic. And for those of you who don't know, Mustard is actually a former champion of the Galar region before Leon. His Kung Fu is level 30. Aerial Ice! But he holds on with a Focus Sash. If he was the higher level, that would have been a major problem. But there's actually an easy way you can actually get around that. If you can gain a Rocket Helmet in the Stoneside City item. I mean, you get the item Rocket Helmet in the Stoneside. You give it to Kung Fu. And then when Mustard's Kung Fu attacks yours, since he made physical contact with his move, he'll deal... Rocket Helmet will deal recoil damage to his Kung Fu. So then you just use your Aerial Ace to knock him down to 1 HP in his Focus Sash. He'll attack you, deal damage, and then Rocket Helmet will finish him off. So that's how you can deal with that as a standard playthrough if you're doing this like post-game or something. But since I'm high leveled and he's not, this is easier for me. High five! And now Kung Fu's gonna go through a little celebration dance. This is pretty cute. Ah, he's so happy. It's a shame that he has to evolve because he doesn't look as cool. I mean, he does look cool, but he is not cute anymore, and he just loses his whole appeal when he evolves. So now we need to talk to that scroll behind Mustard in order to get Kung Fu to evolve, because somehow Kung Fu he knows how to read ancient languages or something. Because by reading the scroll, it just somehow makes him evolve. Who knows? Pokemon logic. He understands it. You know what to do, Kung-Fu. It's morphin' time! I couldn't resist. But no, his evolution screen is not special. He just gets a regular evolution screen like all of their Pokemon. But he now gets access to his signature move, which changes depending on which tower you chose. Since I chose Tower of Darkness, I get Single Strike Urshifu, and he gets access to his signature move, Wicked Blow. If you chose the Tower of Water, you get Rapid Strike Urshifu, and then he learns Surging Strikes. And since that's the Water type Urshifu, Surging Strikes is a multi-hit Water type attack, which always deals critical hits each time it hits. Wicked Blow just hits only one time, but always is guaranteed critical hit. And what's special about Urshifu is that he has the ability Unseen Fist, which will always... both forms of Urshifu, their signature moves always land critical hits, but their ability Unseen Fist, it breaks through moves like Protect, Detect, Agent Slashes, King Shield. It breaks through all of them. And now, we see Urshifu behind us. This is pretty cool. Just follow us around. He walks pretty slowly. Which, this is actually one of the major complaints that people have with the Isle of Armor. I mean, it's true Pokemon follow you around, and they look cool, and even, what's even cooler is that if they're shiny, their shiny sprites will also appear in the overworld like this. But as you can see, their walking animations are pretty slow. But anyways, that concludes the Isle of Armor. So, what now? Well, for one, I'm getting these guys back on my team. So yeah, we have access to what's essentially a legendary Pokemon before we have the first gym badge. And no, I'm not done breaking the game yet. Yeah, if you thought I was done breaking the game, you are sorely mistaken. Because, did you forget? There's one more DLC. Although technically, we're not done with the Isle of Armor just yet. Excuse me, I need a water break. But yeah, the Isle of Armor is technically not done yet. There's one more thing we're supposed to do, but unfortunately that's technically the post-game of Isle of Armor. And we don't have access to the Isle of Armor post-game until we've beaten the main post-game for the Galar region. So, unfortunately we cannot do that. Although that post-game we can take care of at another time. It's essentially just to get access to Gigantamax Urshifu. That's about it. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Did I ever change the date back to normal? No, I did not. So now we go back to Witcher Station. Come on. Yeah, Crown Tundra now. And did you guys forget? We still have not gotten a single gym badge yet. Heck, we haven't technically left Motostoke yet, which we're supposed to go through Route 3? Yeah, Route 3 in order to head through the Galar Mine, which then leads to Route 4, which then leads to Turtfield, which is the location of the first gym. But we have not done any of that yet because we are busy with the DLC, just breaking the game. And that time, to reach the Crown Tundra, we just had a very long train ride. And we have another scientist here. And now he's upgraded our Pokédex to include the Crown Tundra Pokemon. Talk to him again. He knows that we have a Meltan in our PC box. In which, because of that, he's going to give us the Nut Sport Cap. Alright, the Hex Nut, because apparently that's what a Meltan is. He's a Hex Nut of some kind. Check our Pokédex. We hear triumphant trumpets in the background. We get another diploma. So what are you going to give us for completing Crown Tundra Pokédex? we get another replica style crown. Whoa, 50 rare candies. Nice. A gold bottle cap. That is for hyper training if your Pokemon's level 100. That can only be done at the battle tower though, so we can't do that yet. But the fact that he just hands you one of those, yeah, not bad. And now we enter the Crown Tundra. And we enter the first area of the Crown Tundra, the Slippery Slope. And now we look over this icy terrain. And apparently someone must be left alone. This young lady's being pestered by this guy. As much as I would like to just leave them alone and go about my way, unfortunately, the game forces you to interact with them. Nope. So essentially this girl is actually this man's daughter, and this man's name is Peony. And his daughter, well, she just wants to explore on her own. While his father, her father wants to take her on a tour of the area, but he's being very pushy about it. So as any teenage daughter would, they want nothing to do with him. Here's the funny thing about the Crown Tundra. You notice in the Out of Armor that everything was scaled down, right? Because Out of Armor, it scales with you. The Crown Tundra, not so much. Look at that Copperajah level 70. So yeah, if you came to this place early on, you were gonna get destroyed. But fortunately, since I'm level 100, you don't stand a chance. Bye-bye. Now in hindsight for the next part, having access to the Rapid Strike Urshifu would come in handy. But since I'm lazy and stubborn, I did not get the Rapid Strike Urshifu. So I have to do this the old-fashioned way. Because he sounds like an Aggron next, and this Aggron has the ability Sturdy. And on top of that, it also has a Citrus Berry. So, it'll get knocked down 1 HP here. Its Sturdy ability will keep it alive. Oh great, you make mention about super effective hits too? Darn it. And then he eats a Citrus Berry. He heals himself back up. So he will not get knocked out by Hail this turn. Haha, you missed! Sucks to be you. Let's knock you out. Funny thing you should know is that Peony here is actually Chairman Rose's younger brother, I think is the lore. Which is why he also has a Copperajah. Then again, I don't think at this point in the story you're supposed to know that Chairman Rose even has a Copperajah on his team, but... Well, Peony was also a former champion himself, as well as a gym leader, I think, at some point. So yeah, the DLC, you get to meet a lot of like former champions, gym leaders, whatnot. And yeah, this guy was a Steel type specialist. So now, we officially enter the Crown Tundra, and I'm gonna... Oh, dang it. Hello, Mime Jr. Wait, hold on. Strong looking? What level are you? Oh, check out the Pokemon here. They're level 60 and higher. So when you go through the wild area in the post game, all Pokemon will be scaled up to level 60. However, you're meant to come to the Crown Tundra in the post game, so which is why everything here is going to be higher level than you're going to be able to handle if you come here at the beginning of the game, like I am doing. But since I used some exploits here and there, well, not exploits, but rather in-game tricks, I can handle things. And Jinx, that's a Pokemon that was added to the Crown Tundra. I mean, not new in terms of new Pokemon, but rather a returning Pokemon. Because Jinx is not in the Galar or Isle of Armor Pokedexes. It's exclusive to the Crown Tundra, along with about 59 other, I guess you can call them regular Pokemon. Oop, I heard an Aurorus. So yeah, there are also fossil Pokemon running around this place too, which is pretty cool. So effectively what we're doing now is Peony wants us to follow him to the place called the Max Lair, because that's where his daughter, Peonia, has run off to. Because like I said, Peonia is a rebellious teenager, she wants nothing to do with her supposedly cool father and his event tour, as he'll call it. So she wants to just run off and do things on her own. And here's the Max Lair. In which, this is the main feature of the Crown Tundra. Welcome to the Max Lair for Dynamax Adventures. So you... excuse me. So effectively, you're supposed to go through a bunch of max raid battles. However, Dynamax Adventures essentially takes the aspects of a max raid battle and puts into a series of them. And because Dynamax Adventures, you have to go through a series of 4 max raid battles in a row. And I believe now the scientist has like explained the rules, because Peony is just being an impatient man-child, and he's like just pretty much ignoring everything the scientist is saying, because he just wants to go looking for his daughter and just drag her along on his event tour project that he's so psyched to do. Whereas the scientist is like, can you just listen to me for like 1 second, you man-child? I mean, this 10-year-old over here is listening to me, why can't you? So to do this, I'm actually going to connect online. Because yes, you can connect to random people to do this. Which is, I'm going to get a random Pokemon. So yes, I'd like to connect. It requires you to save your game. Invite others. I'm going to get a random Pokemon. So there are like 49 different Pokemon you can get here in Dynamax Adventures. If you don't connect online to anyone else, then the one you'll be getting by default is Suicune. Although if you go online and you can connect with anyone, in which there are 41 different legendaries across all the generations, including Ultra Beast too if you're in the post game. Looks like I'm connected to an Asian person. They're the one who's hosting this Dynamax adventure. I was slot 2, someone named Iris slot 3, and I cannot read that last one. Oop, time's up. So then we get a bunch of rental Pokemon to do this, because apparently regular Pokemon that cannot stand the Dynamax energies that go on in a Dynamax adventure. So to protect your own Pokemon from being affected by those energies, you have to use rental Pokemon. And now these rentals, like, what you have to understand is that, like, Game Freak, they have 2 teams, Team A and Team B. Team A is usually the one that works on the main game. So when Sword and Shield first released, the base game, that was all Team A. And then the expansion pass DLC, that was done by Team B. So the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra DLC, that was done by Team B at Game Freak. And I have to say they did a pretty good job overall, but when it comes to Dynamax Adventures, they really could have done way, way better, because the movesets on some of these guys are just terrible. Oh geez, a fairy type at the end? Please do not be Xerneas. If that's Xerneas, I'm so gonna cry. So by using the right analog stick, you can move forward to look around at the Pokemon that are up ahead. From what I can tell, I think we should go to the right. Oh, nope. These guys don't agree with me, they want to go to the left. I saw a dragon to the left, so like, no, we're avoiding dragon. So our first Pokemon is... Ninjask. I don't think of anything for Ninjask on me right now. Let's see. Terrain Pulse, there's no terrain. Switch his hand, that's ground. Show up, that's healing. Shadow Ball. Okay, stab. Although, Palisand is very slow. Although he's a pretty good special attacker. Oh yeah, and every person who's in Dynamax Adventures, they are capable of Dynamaxing, but NPCs are not. So if connecting this online is the best way to go because you can connect with 3 other people, and all 4 of you can Dynamax at any time, whenever you can. Although only one person can Dynamax per battle, same rules still apply from regular Dynamax adventures, and he just Ninjask has a high speed stat. Wait, did he use Max Quake? Boost his special defense stat? Ooh, yeah, that's good damage. Max Hailstorm, ice damage, and then Hail's gonna be set up. Did I move yet? Oh, no, here we go. Oh yeah, we knocked about 1 turn. Perfect. No residual damage from Hail. What should I throw at this guy? Oh, when I got a Great Ball. Okay, I'll use that. So like I said, the same rules from Dynamax Adventures still stand, meaning that we lose this once 4 Pokemon have been knocked out cumulatively. So it doesn't matter if all 4 Pokemon get knocked out once each at some point, but just as long as the 4 Pokemon get knocked out. So at this point we can switch out the Pokemon whenever we want. I say no, I don't want to switch out for a Ninjask. None of us do. So the Dynamax Adventure ends if we get knocked out 4 times total. Grass, Dragon, and Grass. I don't know. Oh, I want to go that way. You can kind of see like a sprite of the Pokemon behind the type name, but I can't see it. Oh, we found the guy we can get items. Although, the items that I get, not that great, although, I guess we could choose Quick Claw. Palisand's pretty slow, so I can increase my odds of going first. Although typically getting leftovers, or maybe like a muscle band or something, if you're a physical attacker, is usually pretty good. In Palisand's case, Quick Claw is probably one of the better items you can get for him. Oh, Sceptile. Yeah, you can find the Hoenn starters here in Dynamax Adventure, as well as a bunch of other Pokemon. I have Dynamax. I don't have any super effective hits for this guy. I won't Dynamax. But like for example, you can also hey, Quick Claw activate on first turn. Come on, get special defense drop. Wait, I didn't go first? Huh, weird. Oh, we're doing pretty good damage to him. Well, yeah, we knocked out half his HP in 1 turn. I'm guessing now the Shell Build I activated. Don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me. Oh. And I forgot what I was talking about. Let's see, I think it was Dynamax Adventure Pokemon. Oh yeah, getting knocked out 4 times accumulatively. But also you can switch out your Pokemon if you catch the Pokemon, that is. You can choose to not catch it, but you can switch out if you do catch it. And you can also find Pokemon of different variants, like for example, Galarian Weezing is native to the Galar region, but you can find Cantonian Weezing in Dynamax Adventure, as well as other regional forms like Alolan Marowak, Alolan Raichu. I'll use a Beast Ball on you. The sad thing is though, at the end of Dynamax Adventure, you can only choose 1 Pokemon to take with you. Which means any other Pokeballs you use in the Dynamax Adventure, they are wasted. They go away. But the good news is, in Dynamax Adventures, all Pokemon have 100% capture rate, so you don't have to worry about the Pokemon breaking out. I won't use Sceptile. I think I'm pretty happy with Palisand. We all decide not to take it. So our next typings are Psychic, Normal. And Normal over there? Psychic. Wait, nope, wait, you want to go Normal? I have no idea what these people are thinking. I mean, they wanted to go towards that grass area so we could get items. That was a good idea. I didn't notice the NPC there, because in Dynamax Adventures you can find NPCs that can give you items, switch out your Pokemon for another Pokemon random, or you can find berries on the ground which will heal your Pokemon's HP. And this is a Dunsparce. Not that exciting. How to use Scorching Sand? Stab. Communicating. Come on, people. Huh, my quick call did not activate this time around. Shouldn't have mattered too much. I mean, Dunsparce shouldn't be able to hit me with anything, I think. I maybe just jinxed it there. I can't believe for... Oh wait, yeah, Shadow Ball? Okay, he can't hit me then. Funny thing about Mimikyu, I think its disguise resets after every battle, so as long as he doesn't get hit again. Wait, we only did that much damage? That's a bad sign. We did so much damage to Ninjask and Sceptile, why did we do so little to Dunsparce of all things? Yay, my quick call activated! Oh wait, I think I know why we did more damage on the other times, because someone Dynamaxed. No one's Dynamaxing this time around. Then again, I don't know if anyone actually wants to waste their Dynamax on... Oh wow, you just barely survived there. As long as we don't get knocked out, I think we're good. The Dynamax for the lols. It doesn't matter in the end. He's probably going to get knocked out this turn, but just in case, you never know. Huh? Wait a minute. Dunsparce got burned. What did that happen? And this is what happens when I spend too much time on my commentary and not paying attention to the game. I miss out on certain aspects, like a Pokemon getting status affected. That is rather embarrassing. Because I usually like to celebrate whenever my opponent gets hit with a status effect. It's usually a good thing. Unless they have the Guts ability, then that's a different story. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's a defense fell. Is that it? Are you knocked out? Huh, I guess I did eat a Dynamax. Oh well. It doesn't matter, we'll get a reset next turn anyway. And what should I use on Dunsparce of all things? Repeat Ball. So you'll notice I have a couple of other Pokeballs in my inventory. I bought them with Watts. Because I had a bunch of Watts anyway, so I bought some extra Pokeballs here and there. Which is how I caught some of those other Pokemon that you saw at level 20 earlier on. So every Dynamax adventure you face off against 3, I guess you call them regular Pokemon. And in the 4th and final battle is against the Legendary. And this one's a Fairy type. Please do not be Xerneas. If it's Xerneas, I do not think we can win. We have no... Like, maybe that Sand Slash can deal super effective hit, but I cannot deal super effective hit. Although, other Fairy types... It could be one of the 4 Tapus. I don't know any other Fairy type legendaries. So 20% chance? Please do not be Xerneas, not Xerneas, not Xerneas, not Xerneas! Oh god. We are screwed. We are not prepared for a Xerneas battle. you're wondering why I'm not happy about this, Xerneas is a box art legendary, meaning its stats are freaking high. Not to mention that Fairy Aura ability boosts its Fairy type stab attacks. So yeah, this thing hits like a truck. Especially when it has access to moves like Dazzling Gleam, as you just saw. That was very unfair. Because it broke Mimikyu's disguise and it knocked out one of our party members. We have 3 lives left. Oh yeah, just like regular max raid battles, you have 10 turns to beat each Pokemon. There was actually one time I faced off against a Zygarde. Oh yeesh. It actually did last all 10 battles. We won, barely, but still. And look how much damage we're doing to this thing. This is like negligible damage. Oh, we got a stat drop? Yeah. Not that I don't think it matters. Oh phew, no one got knocked out this time. And now he gets sent back in with full HP. That's the only good news about being knocked out. Any status effects you have, any stat drops you had, they'll get restored back to neutral and your HP gets refilled. That won't matter if you have a low special defense against this guy and he knocks us out in one hit anyway. And even though I just got a special defense drop on him last turn, these raid Pokemon can reset the stats at any time, which is one reason why you should never rely on using stat boosting or stat reducing moves. Okay. Oh, phew. At first second there I thought he was resetting the stats. But nope, someone's Dynamaxing. Who are you? Oh yeah. That's 2 KOs. It sounds like this. We really need a status effect on this guy. Put him to sleep or paralyze him. That's like the 2 best moves to use on Xerneas. I guess this guy didn't have any super effective hits since he's going for an ice attack. Darn it. Hail setup, I guess some chip damage is better than nothing. Although just look how much damage we've done overall. And he's already knocked out 2 of us. I don't want to be a doomsayer, but like I said, Xerneas is one of the harder Pokemon to face in Dynamax Adventure. Zygarde is definitely at number 1. I would say maybe Mewtwo, Necrozma, and Xerneas are like tied for the number 2 spot. Because I've had some difficulty against Mewtwo and Necrozma, but not much. But actually, no, put them at number 3. Xerneas is at number 2. And then here comes Max Starfall. Yeesh. Well, the funny thing, now that the Misty Terrain has been set, Terrain Pulse can actually deal damage. I can actually show that off once I get back to the screen. He's almost gone. Huh? Wait, Misty Terrain's gone? Oh, does someone use Steamroller? Okay, never mind. I cannot show off Terrain Pulse then. And I'm sent back in. Full HP now. Back to using Shadow Ball. Communicating. Ah, there we go. See? He resets the stats. So that special defense drop I got him on earlier, no longer there. Oh, come on. 1 Moonblast, I'm almost KO'd. Oh, see? See how OP this guy is? Not to mention the fact he also gets multiple attacks on this. And for a powerful legend like this, getting multiple attacks is not a fun time. Come on, deal good damage. Oh, yeesh. Wait. Oh, man. I don't think we did any good damage that turn. Maybe the guy who used Steamroller thinking he'll set up the Max Mindstorm, not Max, the Max Starfall again. Maybe that's why he didn't do anything that turn. Pretty stupid if you ask me. Don't assume in these battles. Always go for the surefire strategies. I mean, if you can set up a combo, then yeah, you can go for it, but never assume. And the good thing with these Dynamax Adventures is to do this like via like Discord or something, because if you can communicate with your teammates, then you can coordinate your strategies. Because if you're just doing this blind to guy and like, I have 3 complete strangers, I have no idea what they're thinking, so therefore we cannot coordinate whatsoever. But then again, considering we have like virtually no Pokemon with any like gameplay, teamwork compatibility, communicating would have been pointless anyway, but still. And someone over there is taking their sweet time making their move. Oh no, is that death number 3? Yep, we have 1 life left. Shoot. Come on, we're so close. Don't lock us out, come on. Ah, dang it. Well, failure. Screw you, Xerneas, so close to knocking you out. You're in the red. So once the Dynamax adventure ends, you can check your Pokemon. No sparkle animation. So at this point in the game, since I do not have the shiny charm, if you check your Pokemon, there is a 1 out of 300 chance one of these Pokemon could be shiny. But if you do have the shiny charm, the odds increase to 1 in 100. Although I guess technically it's 1 out of 25, because then you have 4 Pokemon to check from, therefore you have a 1 out of 25 chance that you could possibly have a shiny, which is, you would think is pretty good odds, but it's not. In this case, I'm not going to take any of these guys, none of them interest me. And each time you complete Dynamax Adventure, whether you fail or not, you get Dynite Ore. This, which is essentially, as you can probably imagine, it's a currency you can use in the Crown Tundra, similar to the Armorite Ore in the Isle of Armor. And now that we've completed the Dynamax Adventure, we could, since it is a little cutscene, we're still inside the Max Lair, in which we just completed the Dynamax Adventure, and now we get to officially meet Peonia, who is apparently very interested in Dynamax Adventures and was actually impressed by our performance. Or something, I don't know, I never actually bothered to fully read her dialogue. But the fact remains that she's just a rebellious teenager, she wants nothing to do with her father's insanity, so she essentially just pushes us to take her place in Peony's insanity in his inventor. So now we walked out of the Max Lair, and even though we came out unscathed, Peony was not so fortunate, because apparently he was a dingus, and since he didn't listen to the scientist, he just ran in there head first and just got injured by all the Dynamax Pokemon in there, apparently, or something, I don't know. Either way, reckless fool who didn't listen to reason, he reaps what he sowed. But he's not gonna let that stop him, nope. Since his daughter is off doing her own thing, he's gonna somewhat respect her wishes, and like his daughter wanted, she's gonna push us into her role, and that we're gonna help Peony with his event tour. And by now, you're probably wondering what's up with all these league cards we're getting. They're essentially just a bunch of trivias you can read up on the different characters in the Galar region, like all the different gym leaders, your rival Hop, Leon, Chairman Rose, and a couple other NPCs that you meet up along the way. So now we're leaving the Max Lair, heading to our next destination. Excuse me. And I should probably get ready to end this soon. It's been over an hour of recording. But I want to end this in the perfect location. it shouldn't take too long to get there. I mean, it'd be faster if I actually had the Rotom bike, but I'm stubborn. I'm trying to do all of this, show you as much as you can do before you even get a single gym badge. The fact you can do all this now is just mind-boggling. Like, if I had actually managed to get through the Dynamax Adventure and catch that Xerneas, that thing's at freaking level 70. Meaning I could have a level 70 legendary on my team. Imagine that. So yeah, you can technically just stay there at the max layer, capture all those legendaries right then and there. You can have a full team of legendaries at your disposal before you even have one gym badge. And since since you're the one who caught them all, they'll have your trainer ID, they'll have your trainer name. Oh hey, online person. You can find people online, they'll just give you a bunch of different items. Usually it's items you can sell for money, or you can also get curry ingredients, like that tin of beans I just got. Come on, where I'm going. I thought I was supposed to be going this direction. Come on, game cutscene. Yeah, there we go. Welcome to the town of Freezington, the Pokemon region's, well, Pokemon franchise's first game you can control the camera of and walk around in. When the Wild area first released, people got like a Breath of the Wild vibe, and I guess that's kind of what Pokemon was going for, because you can control the camera at full 360 degrees, and since you can pretty much do anything you want, anywhere you want, go wherever you want. It was kind of revolutionary, and it still is. The DLC embraces that even further. And the fact that the Freezington here is not the first town you can control the camera, because it's still technically in a wild area-like area. So yeah, kind of revolutionary. For me personally, I was pretty neutral about it. I mean, as long as I can still play Pokemon like normal, I really could care less about the whole free movement thing. Although it does make things a bit more irritating. Oh hey, free Wish Piece. Now we have to enter the Freezington Inn. Yeah, bad camera angle. Yeah. Come on, the doors should be around here somewhere. Welcome to the Freezington Inn. This is essentially going to be our home base, because Peony is now making us a part of it. He's going to be the chief of the expedition. Well, he's like the commander of the expedition team, and we're like the chief, because we're going to be going out and doing all the hard work. Excuse me. What's he talking about right now? Anyways, he's about to give us the information for all the legendary clues that we're going to be going after. Because there are 3 main tasks. There we go. Wait, no, not never mind. He's giving us a uniform. So just like how the Master Dojo, we got a uniform. This is the Crown Tundra's basic uniform. Although frankly, I think I want to stay in the dojo uniform. It looks better than this thing. Although you can use the closet here to change the color of the scarf, so that's something, I guess. Ah, there we go. Legendary Clue 1. This is for the King of Bountiful Harvest, Calyrex. Legendary Clue 2. This is for the Reggies, I believe. Legendary Clue 3. And that's for the Galar version of the Kanto birds. Unfortunately though, we cannot catch any of these guys, because they're all high level, they're all above our level cap right now. So while you can participate in the Calyrex story right now, you cannot actually battle him, because it will stop you and say something like, Calyrex's power is too great, come back when you become champion. Yes, I want to change back. The dojo uniform is better looking in my opinion. And at this point, if you were in the post game, Peony would actually give you a free Master Ball right here. But since we're not in the post game, he doesn't do that. Well, it's been a long time coming, but finally I've gotten through my first day of recording. If you're watching this on Friday when this releases, this is the 3rd episode, but I'm still recording this on the same day. And well, I went through a lot in one day, 3 hours of recording time for Pokemon. I've gotten this far in the story. Well, technically, DLC story. I completed Isle of Armor technically. In the Crown Tundra, unfortunately, I cannot complete anything in here because I cannot catch anything. So the next episode, I'll just be going back to the main Galar story because I cannot do anything else at this point. Unless I want to just do Dynamax Adventure, which I guess I could technically do, but I don't think I want to catch any legendaries at the moment. I'll think about it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Once again, shout out to my first Patreon member, Forever Joker. I thank you for your support. You can find a link to my Patreon in the description below. Please join me. Your support means I can hopefully get access to an Elgato camera so I can finally record both gameplay audio and footage simultaneously, because I'm pretty sure some of you won't actually hear some of the gameplay audio and music at this point because the gameplay music is pretty good in this game. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you have any criticism, please be fully honest and relenting, but also keep in mind that since kids can also watch these videos, keep your comments rated E. And if you want to be notified for any future videos, as well as any other content I will release, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I thank you all for watching. Well, and this is Jeff from Madness signing off. Take care.